Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We have not done the normal one of our old type of routine videos in a long time, so today's the day. Today we're gonna follow up as we usually do with Dixie on a daily time frame. You got a nice bullish engulfing explosion out of our consolidation level yesterday. And this was basically a very, very interesting one-to-one correlation to how Bitcoin dumped yesterday. So I think that inverse relationship still exists. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We were waiting for this consolidation to play out for a very long time. We got it. Looks good. Let's see how we close for the week. Next week, if we have continuation up, what does that mean for Bitcoin? You should see that inverse relationship to the downside. Okay, cool. Aside from that, let's go take a look at Bitcoin and see what does that inverse relationship look like. And from what was it? 73,300. 73,300 is where we shorted. I think it was like 4,300 for this. From 73.3, where we shorted, which was literally the tippity tippity top, you got this $10,000 basically drop all the way to basically seven. What was it? 56, 50, 65, 65, 6. The joke yesterday was 6666666. I was looking for 66,666 to be the bottom of the dump, and we got something very close to it. Now what, right? Well, the only way downside stops is if you have a daily open and close above 70K. Are we going to have New York open and buy us up and then close above 70K by the end of the day today? It's freaking possible. It is possible. So just keep in mind that that's one scenario. The downside is completely negated with open and closes above 70K on 4 hour or higher. Is downside done? Well, as long as you are going sideways and not closing underneath 65K, I would assume we are going to range between 70K and 65K and go ping pong, ping pong, ping pong until we go above 70K or underneath 65K. And the second you get under 65K with an open and close, same thing here. 4 hour open and close above 70, we go higher. A 4 hour open and close underneath 65,000, we're going to go lower. How low we go? All the way to 59,000 or 56. Okay, between 59 and 56 is where I'm looking for the next accumulation phase where I would be scooping along if I was going to take it, etc., etc., etc. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at, and if I was to analyze this trade, obviously I have a bunch of stuff going on for the members, but this is a clean, simple way for you to look at it. I shouldn't even have this RSI on the bottom. There you go. It should just look like this. If you don't know what's going on just by looking at this, you kind of need to invest in some trading education then, because this is something that happens on a regular. If you look over here to the left, price action is above the red EMA and then it tests into the yellow EMA. It's only when you have a close underneath, there's no open and closes here. Look, no open and close, and then boom, trap, opening closes, and continuation to the downside. So what does this mean? Trap. Okay. Trap is hit. Are we going to have open and closes over here for the weekend? If so, weekend can end and next week open and we can see that continuation. So I don't want to shit on your parade, but it is what it is. That's basically all I want to talk about on Bitcoin. Now let's go to ETH. If you are interested in more info, more of my analysis, more of what is going on, feel free to join the members. The link to the members is in the description of this video below in the Discord server that we have. Aside from that, all the other affiliate services that we use and recommend that helps the channel grow are in there. Thank you so much for your support, and I will remind you one more time at the end of this video. Okay, same thing with ETH. I had this freaking alert here because I wanted to fill this at 41. We didn't get 41. We got like 40, 30, 40, 65, something like that. And then I actually took my profit at like 3,900. I did not play the whole capitulation to the downside. I did that on other assets because I think ETH is the savior of the market. So I expect all the money and other shit to basically come into ETH in the long run. So I don't want to be too heavily shorting on ETH, but I'll do that on Bitcoin. I'll do that on Solana like I did in the morning. And yeah, I just right now ETH is my favorite asset. So you're not supposed to fall in love with your assets, but ETH right now has the best use case long term for me in my head, and that's why I'm going to treat it with uh, an accumulation no matter what price mentality for me. So what are we looking for? Same rules. 4 hour open and close underneath 36,000. You have the risk of coming here at the bottom of this 32 to 31K, 32 to 3100. 4 hour open and close above 3,900. Then we can test into my alert that I have here at 41. Ultimately, this was going to be my first short entry. My real target is all the way over here at 4,800, guys. So this consolidation, as cute as they did this trap, yeah, it can grind out for another week or two. I'm not gonna really be stressed. I have our members have our plan. Some of them are already short; they're holding their short. Some of them are like fat and profit from short and are looking to scalp their longs. So it's all depending on how they're trying to trade this consolidation. I'm not looking for too much lower than this 3,100 area. So I would say if you're short, take a profit at 3,100. If you didn't take any trades and you want to figure out what to do, you can try to scalp a long over here somewhere next week. Until then, you need to wait and see how this week closes. Are we going to hold 3,600? If we hold 3,600, next week can open and we can use 3,600 as bottom and just straight up engulf. And I told you, the second you get that open and close above 3,900, this 4K is bullshit butter. You're going up here. Okay? ETH, if you look on a higher time frame, has a lot more space to the upside than Bitcoin. And let me just show you. Look at that. Okay, why am I looking at 4,800? Because that's the wicks. Why am I looking at whatever this was? Because of the wicks. That's why we got our little swing failure pattern that occurred right here. But I'm not thinking that we really did anything. This is just one sell-off candle. I don't even, it's not even bearish engulfing, guys. So where am I looking? How are you gonna I don't want to say anything. What I'm saying is, members, I'm going to beat it into you. All you guys on the free side who don't know what you're doing, if you are trying to trade and you want to do this seriously, please consider joining members. I will beat into you the way a trader assesses these kind of things, and that might do you benefit in the long run in your trading career future. Because if you didn't know what's going on here and you're still confused, you need to find a mentor ASAP. Yeah, so next week we'll see if we're going to get continuation to the downside. Otherwise, you're going to get this triangle formation right here. 3,600 will be the low, and then you're going to see this thing just come on up over here and take it out. Why I'm saying this? Here, let me give you a freaking example of an asset that I know that did do that. What is this? Bitcoin. And look at this. ETH. Right? So I don't know what that means to you, but if you can connect some dots, congratulations. Aside from that, guys, I showed you Dixie's situation. We have to wait next week what's to expect for continuation or not. I'm looking for upside. I don't even want to show you my targets on Dixie. Some of you guys already know, but this $100 level that we're consolidating is going to be done and over pretty soon. Last thing I want to point out, today is the CME weekly close. Please, 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 if you understand the importance of CME, keep an eye at the level it closes at, and then look at the daily candle close for your asset. That is what's going to set up this weekend consolidation zone as to if we get continuation lower or not, or if we go sideways, or if we go up. All of that will be decided on the closing levels and where we go into the daily close after CME is closed. Okay, well, that's basically all I have for you guys. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you have other assets you would like me to go over that I have not already, please leave it in the comments of this YouTube video so I can follow up with you in the next one. If you haven't already, please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications so you get these videos as they come out. I would be more than happy to make all kinds of other material if you are interested in it. Like I will want to make a video on some stocks such as GBTC, Riot the miner, and maybe Bitwise shares, or one of these ETFs, so we can see, like all the price action with the inflow of the billions of dollars that lost to GBTC. So I want to see the GBTC outflow, and I want to see the inflow as to the other ETFs that are allowing customers to basically hold that spot Bitcoin stuff. So it'll be fun to track. It'll be fun to track to see if the market cap of crypto is growing